Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Robocop, Rogue City. Hey, look at that. I was right. Well, actually, no, because these are the storage units I thought that we were going to. Anyway, picking up where we
should
left
go,
off,
Jack. And those guys just another suit.
Miss
You know nothing about
Ortiz was apparently the, did I climb this route? Yeah, I think so. And there was nothing up there. Is the one that Becker told us was the domestic terrorist, and in reality, she's just, exposing OCP. She's asked us to go get a box or something. And not give it to Becker. And I mean, yeah, we're gonna. Like I said, we know OCP is corrupt because the giant corporation is always corrupt in these things, especially in Robocop. So, I mean...
Man, it's Robocop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
I
Shouldn't we
mean...
give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
Okay, well, the fact that they're talking like that and there's a healing thing right there means this is obviously bullshit. And some incriminating documents. We once again don't have the find evidence.
Are you lost, officer?
Side
I can
objective.
show you the exit if you want.
Yeah. I'm sure. Fake money. But now the question is, right? Is shit gonna go down now because of this quest? What is this? Painting already seen elsewhere? Have we? Have we seen that painting elsewhere? Oh.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
It's that metal freak!
Yeah, except it's also you. Oh, are they up top over here? Oh yeah, look at that. And behind me. Okay, I know there's more, but I want to heal. I think he just shot me while I was healing.
Watch out, you fools!
We'll circle around, haha.
My leg!
He shot himself. He took off his own leg. Oh. Oh, there's a charge there too. Okay, that I'm assuming is all of it. Oh, left bumper is also slow motion. Yeah, I mean, we may as well, right? I mean, it's not a lot, but I don't really want to be coming all the way back here to, more documents. To pick that up if we get hurt later. I mean, that would be even assuming we were allowed back in here, because they didn't let us back into the apartment with the cat lady, which is weird, because I'm pretty sure they let us back into all the other apartments last time we were here. Well, a lot of stolen goods in these storage lockers, but I don't think that I can consider that a surprise, because I imagine there's probably quite a bit of stolen stuff in storage lockers. Now, the question is, though, which locker was he trying to get into? Was it just like a random locker that he was robbing? Or was it Ortiz's locker? Came around here, saw the painting that we apparently saw somewhere else. And it came out here, but it kind of zoomed in on him, so I don't really know which one he was coming for. Documents, OCP related. Samantha's personal belongings. OCP related. Okay, just shove that in my chassis somewhere, I guess. Okay, we went that way. We checked all that. We went that way. I think we're good then. I'm pretty sure we're good. We've checked everywhere in here. This place isn't even on my thing though. Like they have the like her apartment and some other locations separated out on here, but they don't have anything on here. Although I guess technically um we didn't, I guess this is like scans and notes, not evidence, but I guess we didn't really scan or note anything in here, but note, find a note. So I guess it kind of makes sense, but it's still kind of weird. Hey, fellas.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Yeah, because, I mean, he's going to take it out on you. What can he do to me? I'll fucking plant him in the ground, bop him on the head.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
I mean, kind of, but I don't know if it's like one of those things where it's like,
If there is evidence of a crime, I would like to know it.
Police officer, first and foremost. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
okay. Alright, so we're helping her to reveal.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all in the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Okay. Damn. Oh, and now we can examine them. Optional, check the box or leave Ronnie's store. Ooh. I mean, yeah. Miss K. Ortiz, they're accusing you of falsifying evidence because they want to discredit you, but I don't believe them. None of us do. We understand that the media and OCP is one and the same. Your actions will help others understand it too, so don't let them silence you. Someone has to speak out on your behalf. Someone must stand up against them. Alright. I mean, you could always, close the box after. Alright. So domestic terrorist done. Okay, so like I said, I want to check in at Briggs' apartment, and then we'll continue on with the main quest. Because, like I said, the storage garages are weird, but that could be... It's weird that they light up. That indicates that, yeah, there is something that we have to do there. Because, like, But that might be a thing that's later. Because, I mean, clearly we can't do anything with them right now, but it's weird that they lit up. But what's his face's apartment? Briggs' apartment. It was around the basketball court. I remember that. Okay, that's the garage. But it's not fucking marked on my map anymore. Okay. Suspect's apartment building. Oh, it was that over there. Okay. Excuse me? Oh, there's a radio.
City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption. Detroit deserves a fresh start. And the only way to achieve that is to take the city private. Delta City, for our children.
Okay, so on my list here, it says that there's a radio by Briggs' apartment. So since the radio is there, that implies that this is probably Briggs' apartment. And we just can't get in there this time, which makes sense. It also shows that there is one of this locker, yeah, that we can open. Ah, it was another drug stash that we did. Alright, we're continuing on then. Because clearly the rest of the places aren't going to be open until we advance the main part. And at least, like I said, outside of the very first mission, I don't think we've had one where we ourselves did not leave or choose to leave. Oh, that was him. I thought it sounded there for a second like it was another radio. Although, like the radios are on the list thing here, and they're on like everything that I looked up, like trying to find like a good collectibles guide. Don't let them rule our city. But like they don't seem to do anything. Like obviously they give us a little bit of story and whatnot, but like it's just weird that it's on the list when it doesn't give you, and yet like evidence isn't. Like I said, I kind of understand the evidence not being on a list because there's way more than you need, but you would still think that somebody out there would have made an evidence collect, like where all the evidence is in the missions. But I couldn't find a single one, which is super weird. But I have the same issue with Thief Simulator 2. It's very weird, just like how little, like the community of the game, how like nobody in the community seems to want to bother to make it good.
Waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Okay. Make like a good guide, or even just like fill out information on the wiki. Like it's super weird because they're both good games. Like they're both great games. And yet, I still don't know who this old man is. But yeah, like I said, it's just super weird.
The old man's waiting. So,
Okay.
It's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Okay, why? Alright, why do you assume that? Because I showed up?
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state.
Oh.
You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
I'm not one for statements. Any city improvements are welcome. Do not ask machines about dreams. Oh god, I don't like any of these answers. Oh god. Fuck me, I don't know.
My purpose is to fight crime, not to make statements.
No, of course not. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
It allows me to excel at my work. It is only a burden for the criminals. I do not dwell on that.
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
They increase my performance. They are a waste of time. Two sides of everything. I mean, I don't know if they increase my performance, but I feel like they're good, so I'll go with that one.
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Lewis needs medical attention. Police are concerned about OCP's intentions. I mean, no, to be fair, I don't really know that I like either of these options either, because Lewis needs medical attention. While true, she's already in the hospital getting medical attention. And police are concerned about OCP's intentions, which, once again, also true, but I don't think he's going to give a fuck about that, because he's just going to give me the corporate spiel of like, it's like, oh, I know, but they just have to wait and see what happens, except more probably drawn out and forever to get to the point.
My
So,
partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them. Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
did they give me a shortcut back? They did too.
Holy shit! What was that?
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
That's right, bitches. Took the expressway down. That's hilarious. All right, anyway.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer.
Pickles.
See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
All right.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
See now, and also the other issue, right, is like if you have a population that isn't going to keep it up, and this is true when it's like the size of a city, or if you scale it all the way down to the house you live in, right? If the people who live there aren't going to maintain it, then making it nice is pointless because it's going to turn to shit. Now, obviously, if it's like children, you have to give them some leeway. But like all the fucking graffiti, all the garbage everywhere, like there are some things that, oh, look at that.
They say
Robocop the
that
Righteous.
if Mills wins,
I guess
we'll
our
get an
tagger
apartment in Delta City.
really did
Screw
change
that.
his mind.
I'm homeless by choice.
There's a lot of people homeless by choice. But yeah, so like even scaling it down to like your house, like if you clean up your house, but then whoever you live with, husband, wife, children, roommate, whatever, just comes in and just throws shit everywhere, then it's like, it's still gonna be shitty.
It's getting so cold.
And there's only so much you can do. And when
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
maybe it's time to change ways, need an extra kick. Be careful, old man die hard.
The longer you stick to a path, the harder it gets to abandon it.
Amen to that. Nah, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident Or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Sprig's the only reason you're helping me. Has anyone seen the accident, escaped with the bike?
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
I say Angelina Johansson.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Okay.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street.
Okay.
The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
All
If
right.
it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
Yeah, is it a VHS tape
What
that
are
you
you looking
somehow stored nuke in it?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
So a guy with a gun, a bad guy who wants something, and a biblical reference in the title. All right. That really narrows it down, doesn't it? All right, well.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos. So let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
About
Shall we
Boondock
ask the
Saints.
owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
Don't
I
know what
heard
that
that,
is.
and it did.
Excuse me, we are conducting an investigation.
You can investigate the case of several tapes being overdue. Your main suspect is your friend over there.
Oh man, did he call us friends? Nice.
Okay. Nothing in horror. Thriller. No matches. Alright. No skill point. Nice. No matches there either. Man, we seem to be... Now that we have that 30% experience, we're getting a fuck ton of skill points, man. Oh, what is this one? Possible title match found.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy got a second chance. There's always a way back. Only a low life would think that.
There is nothing that you cannot come back from.
Spoken like a true good shepherd. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
It's this one.
Garden of Earthly Delights?
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics, though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said
I don't
than
like
done,
that there's
man.
music playing. Diamonds are made under pressure. I request you do not give in to pressure. takes courage to resist the pressure.
It takes courage to not give in to the pressure.
Oh yeah, it does. But hey, if that director can resist it, then why the hell can't I, right? But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Okay. Hang on. I thought for sure. They're on. Yeah, look at that. Music off, and yet I can hear fucking music. And like I can't turn down the rest of them. Yet there were no changes.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Where the hell is it even coming from? It's definitely in this corner, but obviously not. Okay, we got another one in action, possible. Scan the sci-fi. Possible one there. Scan this one. No matches there. Alright, well, let's start with the action movie. Why not?
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel, but the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
When the book is closed, you cannot reopen it. Tend to become imitation, gives hope that there is more.
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
I like sequels too. My only issue with sequels, and it's not really like an issue with sequels in general, it's sequels to movies that had like a heavy romance plot line. Because a lot of the time, the writers, I want to say they can't help themselves. When they do a sequel to a movie that had a heavy plot line, they always decide that, oh, in the sequel, their relationship is now fucked up, right? Like, that's so many of them, right? Like, they go through the whole fucking first movie showing, like, how perfect these people are for each other in some way, right? And then in the second movie, all of a sudden they fucking hate each other. They're divorced again, and then they do like the whole thing where they get, and then it's even worse when they do the whole thing where they then get them back together by the end of the movie, because it's like, you already showed us that love story. Why are you just doing that same love story? The sequels that I like the most are ones like let's take Jurassic Park, not Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, right? You take the sequel, Lost World, and it takes one character out of the first movie and then has them do a thing. And then you go Jurassic Park 3, it takes another character out of the first movie and then it has them do a thing, right? Because the first movie set up everything and gave you characters. And bringing back bringing back characters from that one to do their own thing, I think is a good way to do it. Obviously, it requires a first movie to set it up, but, you know, what can you do? But when it comes to, like I said, movies with a heavy romance plot line, the best thing you can do, in my opinion, for a sequel is to then not make it about, at the very least, their relationship. You know, like, I'm not saying necessarily ignore the other person entirely. Like, there are some that do that where, like, the first movie will have, like, a heavy romance plot line. And then the second movie doesn't really have much of a romance plotline, at least not involving the same characters. And like let's say like the husband will like be away, and like the wife, the love interest from the first movie that got married, whatever, will barely be in it. Or, you know, the wife went somewhere and the husband will barely be in it. Like, they'll give them like a call every now and then throughout the movie, or like just like see them for like a few minutes throughout the movie, just to like show that, hey, they're still together, they're still happy, whatever, but it has nothing to do with the actual plot. That's a decent way to do it, in my opinion. Whether or not, you know, the love interest, who isn't the main character in the sequel, needs to be in it as little as they usually are, I don't know, but obviously bringing them more into it, you know, But then the other way to do it is like you have a sequel and you use characters from the first movie that were like secondary characters that were like aside from the main characters and their romance plot line. These were secondary characters, and you have them be like the main characters of the sequel, with the main characters from the first movie playing secondary roles in the sequel. Obviously, that one's a little bit harder to do and a lot rarer because for the most part, if you're the lead in the movie, you don't really want to be relegated to secondary character in the sequel. But anyway, let's continue with the actual RoboCop game, not,
Eve's
talking
Flower.
about movies.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
Movies are like that. Tax avoidance is a crime. Find something meaningful.
Movies, there is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Crap! Crap! I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Torch heads will burn you alive!
Alright. And they ran this way. Oh, so I saw a green glow and I was like, oh, maybe I'll have a recovery charge or something here.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Yeah, well, where'd Pickles go?
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
Okay. Oh, nice. There was a charge here. Not that they did a huge amount of damage to me, but, This is... No? Where the hell's the computer? Oh, the computer's back up top. Well. Well, and I hope you had insurance. Does insurance count, like, cover people? I guess that would be, like, a specific type of insurance. Just a good thing they didn't shoot the computer, apparently. Address hidden. Josh Pickles. Alright, well, sorry, my man. I tried to take him out quickly, but it didn't go well. Alright, so let's go find Pickles and see what's up with this tape. I mean, I was kind of joking when I said, is it a tape with drugs in it? But considering that the torch heads were there looking for it, although that doesn't seem like a good way to pass along drugs from at least torch heads. you know. No signs of recent use. No signs of recent use. Door recently opened.
You're all right.
Well, of course I am.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
I did not sign up for this. You will need more help for lying to me. You have bigger problems than that. Lying to me. Yeah.
You need much more help than that.
We all got problems. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, it takes courage. Sorry to disappoint you, Dad. But I'm lacking in that department. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
I'm doing this as a friend. Take the money. Spend it wisely. Leave the money. No.
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you,
Sorry,
Tin Man.
Pickles.
I earned that money fair and square.
I earned that money. Thank you very much. Not that I get to keep it either, but still. Why do I have multiple? Oh, right, the garage. Well, whatever. We'll check out the garage first since it's right here. Now, this is the same guy we talked to before, so hopefully he'll be like, because we actually helped the kid out. Hey, yo, Ben. What up?
Greetings, citizen.
Ah, the best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down, or God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
I will use the valve.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done.
Hydraulics malfunction detected. Okay.
I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard.
I mean, there you go.
It doesn't start. Pop the hood.
Good lord, I'm not a mechanic.
So, do you know what the problem is?
Four
The
clues.
coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
Okay. God.
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power.
Okay. I don't know anything about
I
cars,
detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure that you knew about that already.
What? I mean, I would never miss such a thing.
Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then. I'm guessing it's an easy fix.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Fix the fault. Click.
It started. We're on the money. Well done, Robocop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles recently?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up, bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance, so why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too, then showed me a ripped-out page that had a tattoo design on it. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
What was the design you sprayed onto his motorcycle?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist. But it had a bald head.
Okay, but a botanist wouldn't do birds
Thank
either.
You for the information.
That's flowers
Proceeding to
and
the
plants.
tattoo parlor.
All right. Now it says, but that there's a thing up in Ben's office, but I have a feeling that's probably the note that we had before because it was there. So, all right. Oh, apparently there's a news thing as well. Okay. So it also says that we need to scan motorcycles, but I guess not right now. Okay, but it showed me, okay, so that's to the tattoo parlor, but it told me there was what did he say? It was like some crazy vagrant or something over there, so I want to see if I can go and talk to him as well. It doesn't look like I'll be able to since they completely removed it, but I remember where it was, so. But yeah, apparently there's also a news thing by Jolly Burger, which is over this way too. And I don't think I got that. Actually, hang on, let's check my archives. Oh god, this is from the very beginning of the game, isn't it? Whoops. No, I don't. Okay, so there's the once mechanic. That's the one note. In independent news, that's 14. Yeah, and we don't have 15 yet, so I definitely didn't get that. Okay, well, first let's check this, because that one actually looks like, oh man, I didn't do this one. Well then. It's a good thing I checked that. Okay, so now that one went away, but these ones still show. Because, like, yeah, it doesn't show Gang Stash anymore. So why do the other ones show? There, you guys. The crazy guy that I needed to talk to, no? Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll be able to talk to him. Oh well. Whatever. We'll head down this way since I think Jolly Burger is this place here. And considering that the tattoo parlor is right next to it, that'll work out well. Now it just says that it's on a fence, or on a bench. I mean, not a fence. There we go. Perfect. In this issue, checkmate, why aliens taught us to play chess and why you should always be leery of chess players playing in the park. Poison plants. Aliens are poisoning plants in the city. They will soon wilt as the fountain spreads deadly bacteria. Hidden message. The mayoral election is a smokescreen. Get special glasses that will let you read what the election posters are really saying. All right, well, that one's a reference to They Live. Because that's exactly what happens in that. Is that they get special sunglasses and can see all the subliminal messages hiding underneath everything. And the aliens themselves. Knock, knock.
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
Well, not exactly.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo, then. It'll really bring out that jawline.
How about I bring out your jawline? This is against the police code of conduct. I have enough scars. Yeah, I mean, how about I bring out your jawline? This guy is being rather polite, so that would be mean. Against the police code of conduct, I'm assuming to have a facial tattoo.
My body wears enough scars.
Believe me, you can never have enough of these puppies. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a load of bull.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street vultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. I need to get back to my work.
Yeah, well, let's see. We got it.
What next? You gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
Do you?
You still here? I don't want my customers to confuse my parlor for an auto shop.
Dude, you should be nicer.
I found evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to join them.
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so hot. He brought this on himself.
Where is he?
He's got a place nearby somewhere, but I don't know where exactly.
I am afraid this information is too vague.
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know. You can check the plate number on that photo.
Wise choice for a scum artist.
Oh, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Unfortunately, I did miss a scan. Apparently, I could scan a cooler as well, but oh well. Plate number acquired. Now to find the right
Hey,
motorcycle.
Robocop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car.
Okay.
Come on, come on.
It is an honor to finally meet the hero of the city in person. It's a shame that our basketball team can't fill us with similar pride. Yeah, just lost to Atlanta. Some say it's because of a lack of team players. Do you think it's that important? Being a team player?
Cooperation increases efficiency. No, I prefer to go solo. Depends on the team.
Not every team is worth joining.
You have a very multifaceted outlook. Impressive. As for me, I have always valued team play. That was the way things were when my parents worked for the city. My grandfather used to tell me that this neighborhood was a great place for an evening stroll. Now it's different. Cusack allows the city to be taken over by criminals. He can't stop it because he's not a team player. He fails to realize that OCP has given this city its most precious treasure. You. I want to work with you and OCP to improve this city. I want to take care of your interests. It's about time someone did. But to make it a reality, we would need your support. So, what do you think about getting involved in politics?
Yes, it is a civic duty. No, I stay away from it. I'm a passive observer. I mean, it's kind of a civic duty to at least be up to date in politics, because, I mean, if you don't know what's going on, then you're just, stay away from it. Considering who Robocop is, he knows he can't stay away from it, but we'll try and.
I follow politics, but I do not take sides.
So you allow others to use you, becoming a pawn. You are the symbol of the city. Everything you do, everything you say has a political impact. No matter if you talk privately or publicly, you should choose what you want to represent. Incompetence and unaccountability, or partnership and determination. Only one of these paths leads Detroit to its former glory. You say you wouldn't join every team. So, let's create a team that you would want to be a part of. We have a common goal. Together, it will be easier to achieve it. You'll have to forgive me. We're already late for another meeting. Now think about what we've discussed. About what we can do for the city. Together, as a team. I count on your support.
All right, so there are multiple motorcycles to scan, apparently. And considering that scans get us experience, and I know which one is Spike's, we will make sure to scan his last. All right, that's what I want up. Okay, so we know what his bike looks like. So we know it isn't this one. Fire, nope. That's because I know that he put a he put a vulture on it. And there was the one outside of the garage. Okay, so that just straight up says street vulture, so that's probably, that could very well be his. But like I said, I want to scan the rest for, although I should have probably checked to see if I am getting, with the next one I'll check to see if I'm actually getting experience from them. Because if I'm not, then obviously it doesn't fucking matter. And I'll just go and scan that one, but because there was this motorcycle here, which is obviously not it. Yeah, I did get some experience. Okay, outside Ben's shop, got it. Outside Briggs' apartment. Okay, the gas station is just over here, I think. We did outside Briggs' apartment. Oh, there we go. Oh. Skill point and increase critical damage. Doubles your critical damage. Now when we come across a boss, we should fucking tear him apart, right? Okay, so that's the one by the gas station. Did the one outside Ben's shop. Outside Briggs' apartment we did. And then it says lot outside grocery, and I don't actually know where the grocery store is, but I know we got another one, so I think that one's the first one we got, so haha, spikes. Alright. Now, unfortunately, though, we are pretty much at an hour, but yeah, let's just finish this up, because this looks to be the last place that we go to here, and these apartment buildings haven't been too big so far, and there's no guarantee that he's home either, so. Okay, so we're going up, because for some reason we know what apartment he's in, despite just finding out that he's in this building at all. But, some documents there. Recovery charge, but we're full health, I do believe. Now it says that there's supposed to be a, oh there it is, a training disc down here for yet another skill point. All right, so now that we have, do I want to just try and max it out? so that killing enemies increases it, or do I just want to go for, I think I just want to go for more damage right now. And then I think after we do damage, we'll go into vitality and max that one out. And then assuming we still have, or assuming we keep getting more.
I'm so glad you're here. I can deal with screams and fights, but this music is driving me crazy. It's like a hangover.
But then if we have more after that, then we'll finish putting points into focus for slow motion. And then after that, I honestly don't know. Okay, well. Hello, Spike, are you here?
Still no joy with the broadcast! Fucking OCP's good-for-nothing piece of shit.
Be quiet, you moron! Yes, we'll get it working in no time, Mr. Wendell. Sir. Yes, we won't screw it up.
He's using you, just like he used us. He hired us, but he failed to deliver. That's why we went to get what we were owed. Ah! Oh!
Talk about a sore loser. You had your chance and you blew it. Now it's the toy chance turn. Deal with it, biker bitch.
I wanted to say don't be stupid, but who would I be kidding?
Oh shit! We've got company!
Mind if I join the party, creeps?
You weren't invited. Let's crush this tin can!
Watch out!
All right. Oh, good lord, what? Frick. Stolen watch, fake IDs. Note. Oh, safe combo. Awesome. Not that I need those anymore, since my engineering is maxed out. Some nuke, probably brought in by the torch head, since we know Spike doesn't like drugs. Turn off the radio. See now, like, why is that music not playing? Like, clearly if it's turn off, then, like, it's so weird. It's also weird that I can't interact with the camera anymore. Odd. Also, we got a save combination. And, no save. I guess I didn't check out the rest of the apartment. Close the door for some reason. Nope. Bam. Evidence of a crime. What is this? Okay, and that's a weird computer. It's weird that I can't investigate it. Alright, so I'm assuming that I can't investigate the rest of this until I actually talk to him. So let's see any more. Yep, incriminating pictures. Alright, Spike. Let's have a check, because I could have swore that it gave me the option to look at that before.
What did Wendell make you do?
You saw it yourself. He needed us to extract brains from corpses. Most of my men didn't have the stomach for it.
Why brains?
He would never say. Wendell keeps his cards close to his chest.
Where is he?
When? Now? My bet it'd be in front of a screen, wherever that fucking signal is supposed to reach. 'Cause he's always watching.
Operator, requesting an ambulance. One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss.
Okay, and then that lead into this room. All right. Turn off mobile sat to end. Current transmission target Old Mall. Transmission. Turn off mobile sat. Alright, well, whatever. Extract
Operator,
spike outside.
Wendell's
Okay.
trail leads to the outskirts west of town. Continuing pursuit.
Alright, Spike. Let's go outside. I think I got everything now. And hopefully... Nope, it looks like we just get to leave. So that's good. I do like that they keep the combat encounters inside buildings so that like we don't have... Because I imagine that makes programming the enemies way easier because you don't need to worry. Like if we had combat out here, like they would have so many places that they could go to. Alright. Got Spike back, so now we need to head to the old mall, apparently. But, obviously, that's going to be next part. And thankfully, that didn't take very long. Just like I thought. Unfortunately, it still went over an hour, but... Yeah, that'll be it for this part then. We got everything done, as far as I'm aware, based on my list of stuff. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.